Hamilton Owens Unicom, 4 Flight 539, radio check, please. Say again?
Still on, sir.
Thank you very much. Hey, good morning, Columbia Approach, 4 Flight 539.
4 Flight 539, clear approach, contact 3008, your mount, Southern Class Charlie, say request.
Yes, sir, 4 Flight 539 is a RANS S6 overhead, Hamilton Owens at this time at 1,500 feet, requesting flight following to Union County, 35 Alpha at 3,500 feet.
Yeah, 4 Flight 539, radar contact 3 miles north of Hamilton Airport, altitude indicates 1,600. Maintain VFR, resume navigation to 35 Alpha.
Good morning, Greer Approach, 4 Flight 539 is with you at 3,000.
Greer Approach, coming 2 Alpha Uniform, 4 Flight 539 is checking in at 3,000, not sure if you can hear him. Okay, 3015, Stoney.
Say that again, Sandy.
3015 is the altimeter setting.
15, thanks. And Union County traffic, 4 Flight 539, 5 miles to the southeast. We'll be crossing over midfield for a left downwind runway 05 at Union County.
Stoney, that must be you.
Must be.
Oh, we'll see in a little while.
Sure will.
Union County traffic, 26167. Midfield cross, runway 5. Union County, we have the traffic bus 8 in sight. Union County traffic, 2 top, turn final, runway 5, Union County.
And Union County traffic, 4 Flight 539, turning final, runway 05 at Union County.
Too long in the shadows on a hot summer night. Yeah, I send out a message, fire in my eyes come to life. And I'm sick of the feeling it's getting me down. I'm ready for a freedom. Hitting the ceiling and head in the clouds. It's easy when I'm dreaming. I'll be flying so high. Step aside is my time. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. And no one can stop me now. And nothing can tear me down. Full speed on the freeway, 100 miles in a day. Yeah. Used to just the cliches, but I'll go my way. And I'm sick of the feeling it's getting me down. I'm ready for freedom. Hitting the ceiling and head in the clouds. It's easy when I'm dreaming. I'll be flying so high. Step aside is my time. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. And no one can stop me now. Nothing can tear me down.
That's right, you and me can live exactly the way we should be. Let's live life carefree. Won't let the weight of the world drag our feet. Tonight we feel unstoppable. Like anything that we want, we can have it. Tonight we want the world to know. Anything that we want, we can have it. Tonight we feel unstoppable. Tonight let's feel unstoppable. Tonight let's feel it. That's right, you and me can live exactly the way we should be. Let's live life carefree. Won't let the weight of the world take our feet. Tonight we feel unstoppable. Like anything that we want, we can have it. Tonight we want the world to know. Anything that we want, we can have it. Tonight we feel unstoppable. Tonight we feel unstoppable. 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 Tonight we feel unstoppable. 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 Tonight let's feel it. Tonight let's feel it.
Friday on my mind is just about that time for a little bit of what I like, yeah, of what I like, yeah. You can read my vibe, yeah. Gotta be down for the ride, cause I'm into it. So hit my line, yeah. Got a feeling this could go on and on and on and on. Hands up, chasing the sun. Let's get this party going all night. This is the one that gets your body like there's something in the air. We don't gotta care. So put your hands up. We got it all to get this party going on and on and on and on. On and on and on. Yeah, I know, party never stopping it, yeah. You know, we gon' get it poppin' like, yeah. Let's go, party never stopping in this show that keeps on going on and on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on. So put your hands up, chasing the sun. Let's get this party going all night. This is the one that gets your body like there's something in the air. We don't gotta care. So put your hands up. We got it all to get this party going on and on and on and on. Get this party going on and on and on. We got it all to get this party going. Yeah, I know, party never stopping it, yeah. You know, we gon' get it poppin' like, yeah. Let's go, party never stopping in this show that keeps on going on and yeah. I know, party never stopping it, yeah. You know, we gon' get it poppin' like, yeah. Let's go, party never stopping in this show that keeps on going on and on and
this morning who have never been to a breakfast club before? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are you from? Where did y'all fly in from?
Fairview and Landon.
Fairview.
Fairview and Landon.
And Landon. Okay. How far away is that?
About 40 miles.
Okay.
I'm just South Carolina.
Well, me too.
Charleston.
Charleston?
Yeah.
Very good. Is this your first time? Your first time. Well, congratulations. All of you are now lifetime members. This group started in 1938 in Orangeburg, South Carolina. It was started by a gentleman by the name of Thomas Summers, who wanted to spend some time with his daughter before church. And they would get up in the morning early, about every other week, and go to a different airport in South Carolina. And before long, some of his flying friends found out what he was doing. And I'm watching an airplane here trying to get by without hitting things. And his friends started calling him up Saturday night before that Sunday and said, "Where are you going, Thomas? We'll follow you." And that's basically how the Breakfast Club got started. See, this is what happens when you've got a small airport and a whole bunch of airplanes. We have to fit them in there like jigsaw puzzles. And the Breakfast Club went on about every other Sunday from 1938 till World War II started. And they had to throttle back there a little bit because they had gas rationing. And like Gerald's fond of saying, they figured out they could put car gas in the airplanes. So they put car gas and kept flying right on. The only other time we've had to pull back on our attendance on the Breakfast Club was for COVID. And we're now back up pretty much to the level we were at attendance-wise. This got me to thinking about little airports. We used to fly into Newberry. How many remember Newberry before the taxiway? Newberry was just about like this, no taxiway. The record number of airplanes we had at the Breakfast Club was held by Newberry before the taxiway. We had 160 airplanes in 90 minutes. We lined the grass on both sides of the runway, down around the hangars. And I think I saw one guy go around because he looked at the ramp and figured he couldn't get onto the ramp. But that's been what our schedule has been since 1938. For those of you who do not know, Thomas Summers started the bouncing ball, awarding it to the pilot who attended the Breakfast Club who made the worst landing. And between 1938 and 1946, they lost so many balls
because the pilots that signed the ball never would come back. They had to take it and bring it back with them the next meeting. But they would take it and never come back. So the president started holding on to it, and Gerald Ballard, I know Ronnie knows Gerald, or remembers Gerald, and a lot of us here who've been going to the Breakfast Club a long time, Gerald Ballard was the president of the Breakfast Club for some 30 plus years, and the ball he carried finally looked like something resembling a large raisin. Then he would carry it in most of what was left of the bowling bag. And both that bag and the ball are in Orangeburg right now in the display case at the FBO. And during our tenure, we have started having so many people make good landings, we even targeted tailwheel pilots, and they started making good landings. So we broadened the scope of reasons to sign the ball for people making good landings, people flying unusual airplanes, and before I saw and was suggesting to Tim I was going to have the Kachina people sign the ball. How many people know what a Kachina is? Yes. There were not that many of them made, and that's the second one I've seen at the Breakfast Club. The other one's based in Winsboro. That's correct. And John Koenig is repairing the left main gear that collapsed on it. Here comes the C-Pro. So we've broadened the scope from unusual airplanes to young pilots who have been making, earning certificates or ratings or preparing to go into the service, or for people who are doing an outstanding job at what they do, which is what this young man did. If I can get this pen to work. So I'm going to have him sign his name. Gotta get another pen. Your name right there on that hexagon. That's your girlfriend. Let's give him a hand. You know what this leads to? There are a lot of pilots that got their start working the line of airplanes. And you work the line, get rides, you work the line, start getting flying lessons. So you are at the bottom of a very tall ladder. And if that's what you want to do, you're starting at the right place. Tickets up. First number's a 0.
That one I got.
Still in it.
Gotta be in at the one.
The second number is a 1. Third number is a 4.
Well, there.
Fourth number is an 8. Fifth number is a 5.
Oh, that's good by that much.
Last number is a 2. Who has 852? 852. You were close. Very good. Almost did make it. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming.
They're really nice.
All right, folks. That brings us to a close. Remember, Monk's Corner is August 10th, 2 weeks. Very easy to find. Just go down Lake Marion to Moultrie. When you run out of water, you're at the airport. Fly home safe and stay hydrated and cool. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Clear traffic, 4 flight 539, back taxi runway 05 for departure. Thank you guys for having us for the Breakfast Club this morning.